CNN has obtained thousands of text messages that former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows had provided to the January 6th panel. And boy, are these text messages doozies, including some updates on Marjorie Taylor Greene and what she was communicating to Mark Meadows on the day the rioters stormed the Capitol, causing mayhem and absolute chaos. And it's relevant considering the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is currently being questioned in regard to whether or not she can seek re-election due to her part in the January 6th riots. Now, she had texted Mark Meadows as the riots were taking place, quote, "Mark, I was just told there is an active shooter on the first floor of the Capitol. Please tell the president to calm people. This isn't the way to solve anything." So the fact that she wants White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to reach out to Trump makes it abundantly clear that she knows the rioters are there on behalf of Trump. They want to overturn the results of the election. And it's very different from what she said under oath in the video that you're about to watch.
When you were notified that people had entered the Capitol illegally, did you also understand at that point that there had been violence at the Capitol?
I only knew what I was told. I'd heard a gunshot. We all heard it. And we were so confused. We thought Antifa was breaking in or BLM because of those were the riots that had gone on and on all throughout 2020, day in and day out. Just horrible riots all over the country, and that was the only thing that made sense to most of us.
She lied. She lied. That's flat out lie, because again, on January 6th, Cenk, she text messages Mark Meadows to tell him to communicate to Trump to make it stop.
Yeah, if you thought it was Antifa or BLM, how would Trump make them stop? Trump saying don't do it would presumably make them want to do it more. So it betrays the bias that she has, of course. She sees somebody breaking the law and she thinks it must be black people, it must be left-wingers, even though she saw that it was a giant Trump crowd earlier in the day, right? She just can't believe her lying eyes that it would be her beloved white people and what right-wingers that are causing the violence. But of course, another giant thing here is now all the right-wingers are downplaying January 6th, no big deal. But on January 6th, Marjorie Taylor Greene's like, please tell the president, he's gotta calm it down. They're all literally scared to death.
There's an active shooter. She's terrified about the active shooter. I mean, and she should have been, as every other member of Congress was, as they're stuck in that building with all this chaos unfolding. And by the way, that text message to Mark Meadows did not end up getting a response, so Mark Meadows didn't respond to her there.